Climate crisis, satellites to monitor air pollution generated by every power station in the world. Too many power companies worldwide currently shroud their pollution in secrecy. We are about to lift that veil, says boss of firm backed by Google.
Here's a summary of the article.
Air pollution monitoring is to be revolutionized with the launch of a new satellite system capable of tracking the damaging greenhouse gas emissions coming from every large power station in the world in real time. The project, developed by non-profit emissions reduction software company Watt Time, will use a global network of satellites to measure carbon dioxide emissions and then make the data public. Far too many power companies worldwide currently shroud their pollution in secrecy. But through the growing power of artificial intelligence, our little coalition of nonprofits is about to lift that veil all over the world, all at once, said Gavin McCormick, the firm's executive director. The system promises far greater accuracy and detailed emissions data for each power station, effectively reducing barriers to insight into the impacts of power generation, ensure accurate emissions data and bring new opportunities to hold companies to account. The satellite network will observe the power plants from space, while AI technology will use the image processing algorithms to detect signs of power plant emissions. AI algorithms will cross-validate various indicators of power plant emissions. Houses with smart devices can then automatically adjust to take advantage of the available power.
This post received a score of 28,809, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
This is potentially a big deal. If the information is truly made public, it could lead to some very interesting revelations. I hope it goes as planned, described so we can finally see in black and white what are the current largest contributors. We all know, but raw data is always better. You can't hide from it. However, I doubt any of it will ever see the light of day.
People commit suicide for smaller things than this, I agree with you.
I expect someone to commit suicide with 7 shots to the back of the head in the coming weeks. If you find me chopped up in the freezer, don't believe the suicide note.
I don't think they care about that. When it's cases like those, I think they're designed to send the message of fear because we, the collective normal person, don't do anything when that happens, so the end result is that it just doesn't make sense to sacrifice yourself for nothing.
Greater than air pollution monitoring is to be revolutionized with the launch of a new satellite system capable of tracking the damaging, greenhouse gas emissions coming from every large power station in the world in real time. I have a feeling we won't like what we find out.
Which is exactly why we need it.
And then maybe we will do something about it. Like when the Panama Papers leaked. Oh wait. Maybe a different result than that.
I mean, the Panama Papers were several terabytes. Almost nothing happened because people weren't willing to sift through all of that data. If small bits of data were leaked slowly, maybe something would have happened. Not to turn this into a US politics discussion, but hell, look at the Mueller report, a 400-plus page long document. Excluding the political science world, how many people actually sat down and read the entire report from start to finish? Probably a very small amount. People just aren't incentivized to go out of their way to spend massive amounts of time reading all of it.
To paraphrase George Carlin, oh, they're Americans? Oh, they're for sale. Just give them a device that plugs in the wall and makes a whirring noise, and send them on their way.
Google funding some good work. Thank you, Google.
They donated merely $1.7 million. Not that much for a satellite. The name of the satellite isn't even in the article.
Having the ability to say, backed by Google, is probably worth quite a bit more to the project than the donation.
Yeah, also I hope that Google helps them with the data storage and processing. E.g. with Google Earth Engine.
If there's 2 things Google does well, it's data storage and processing.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to Speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.